Okay. Well, that's certainly an attention-grabbing opener. I actually had to restart the game, turn on OBS, and then start the game up again. And I was hoping that that would play every time you start the game, and it does. That was also probably very loud. At least it was pretty loud for me, so it's probably going to be incredibly loud in the recording. So, what I think I'm going to do is just turn the master volume down to like 70. Can I get it to 70? There we go. Turn the master volume down. Graphics. I have no idea what it was on before, but it's on that now. Display, full screen window, display index, resolution, blah blah blah. Key bindings, controls. I'm certain I'm going to learn all this when I go through the tutorial. Subtitles on. Autosave slots. Stop movement on enemy sighted. Okay. So, anyway, about this game, Menace. So, I'd seen this game on Steam, I had seen some of the trailers for it, and recently I saw, the only video I'd actually seen of gameplay is Perun on his gaming channel made a video just of the first mission. And that was what convinced me to actually get the game. I had seen that cutscene too, or at least the part all the way up until the guy blows everything up, and I'd like to point out that the guy who made that also is the same guy who made Astartes. And if you haven't seen Astartes, I'd recommend you go watch Astartes. Anyway, I digress. Tutorial, because I have no idea how to play this game. I like strategy games. I mean, if that isn't obvious with as much content about Broken Arrow as I've made. I have played turn-based, tile-based strategy games kind of like this before. Things like XCOM 2 and Rogue Trader. At least Rogue Trader isn't quite the same because the turn mechanics are slightly different. So, but I mainly prefer real-time strategy games like Broken Arrow, or at least real-time with pause. Things like Broken Arrow, Victory at Sea Pacific is another example, and I'm certain there are others, but I can't think of any. I never really got into Hearts of Iron 4. I tried, but meh. Anyway, tutorial, because I have no idea how to play this game. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. There's supposed to be a
return to the combat simulator, General Crozier. Per TCRC2 network analysis, the way back will present us with very unique challenges. The combat simulator has been updated accordingly. SL status members lead infantry squads or pilot hardware. These are the most valuable units in the C2 hierarchy and are the spirit tip of the TCR Marines.
Thank you. Anyway. I absolutely forgot what I was saying. Sand. Dry and loose sand. Barren of any life. Sand, sand, sand. Well, there's a rock right there. Large boulders. Large such boulders providing cover and concealment. And looks like they have health and body armor. So presumably you can destroy them if you blast them enough. Man-made structures. Radars aren't used for communication, but okay. Okay, stuff I assume we don't want destroyed. Okay, so WASD to move. I'm
Flight's
guessing.
waiting.
Yeah. Hush. I'm guessing this is the map border.
To maximize combat efficiency, you have total C2 authority. Morale permitting, SL status units will move and shoot as you command.
Costs 18 action points to traverse. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically like XCOM, just
Before you get
team-based.
into any firefight, you should carefully survey the battlefield and look for routes dominated by cover. If cover is unavailable, look to the use of smoke grenades, pre-bombardments, and other tools to keep your units safe.
Okay, so don't stand out in the open and get shot like an idiot. Costs 18 action points to traverse. What do we have? What's this? Infantry special. Medium machine gun. Something utilizes 7.62 by 51. Okay, so we're still using 7.62 by 51 NATO. And has more stopping power and suppressive power than LNG, but at the cost of a slower rate of fire due to its weight. It also has to be deployed before firing. Inaccurate suppressive deploy projectile. Fires a sweeping salvo to target area to suppress the enemy. Okay. What's this? Infantry armor, TCR Marine Tactical Armor, plate suit, standard issue armor employed by TCR Marines. All environments offers good protection against most small arms and explosives while not hindering movement. Very durable, but hard to come by in the way back. Oh, what's this? We have a... Huh. Okay. Placing the older Kruger rifles. Won the tender for new standard Republican rifle production. It's more accurate, has higher muzzle velocity, and it's more customizable. Many special forces Marine units, but still was hard to come by. 2228. Okay. So this game takes place a couple hundred years in the future. Burst of several rounds effective on short to medium distance and suppressing and eliminating soft targets. Sustained semi-automatic fire over an extended period of time with the goal of suppressing an enemy unit and keeping it suppressed. Alright. Okay. Plus 40 AP to a friendly unit within 6 tiles. If the target unit has already completed a turn, they can go again. If not, they will start with plus 40 AP to their base AP amount. This will not immediately end the skill user's turn. Okay. To keep low, get into defensible formation, and deploy any heavy weaponry while the squad is deployed like this. They cannot move. Alright.
Okay.
Nothing will keep your units safer than killing the very enemies that wish them dead.
That is true. So we... Okay, so you're limiting the amount of action points we have. What's this? Can I right click it? Okay, that just removes that. So I need
Who,
to...
sir?
I have no idea what you just said. Default key. Is that I? Pirate scavengers. Weak. Loose group of outlaws armed with various weapons and possibly under the influence of illegal substances. Joy. Okay, well, I mean, we can just shoot them.
The human body can be durable and resistant to TCR enforcement. The human mind, however, is often weak and easily manipulated. Suppressing enemies is vital to maximizing combat efficiency. Killing an enemy and breaking their spirit is often a difference without a distinction.
Not... Armed with various weapons opposed. Scavenger suit, private assault rifle, workshopped RPG scrap bomb. I would argue that's not exactly the case. There is a distinction between killing someone and breaking their spirit. Notably, one is a whole lot more permanent than the other. You can break someone's spirit, and they can come back and still try and kill you. But if you put a bullet in their face, it's kind of hard for them to come back and try and kill you again. I mean, if they do, I would be genuinely concerned. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Select that and shoot them, I guess. Yes. What's this? Inaccurate. Full armor penetration. Good suppression. Alright, well, I'll just shoot them.
Take care. Expenses prevent wide usage of plat armor, leaving squad elements far more susceptible to enemy fire. If your units take too much damage, they may resolve to break C2 and preserve themselves. But a Marine never leaves another Marine behind. Once relocated, SL status units will always resume the fight. The Impetus comes equipped with an array of suborbital weaponry to complement our ground forces. Rex 2, our module-based weapons platform and delivery system, will handle all the finer details. You simply need to provide the instruction. Feel free to put one to use now.
Okay. So... what is this? Unguided missile... Unguided? A missile fired from the Impetus, which is apparently our ship. Repurposed from ship-to-ship combat to strike a ground target within a 5x5 area. But is low in accuracy. So we're basically taking a ship-to-ship missile and then just yeeting it at the target. Alright.
Majorly expensive and massively effective, consider these tools to be the spear tip of TCR might. But allocate these resources wisely. Rex 2 is constrained by the economy of force. Overuse of strategic weaponry too early in a campaign might leave one vulnerable on the backstretch when they need those weapons most.
Okay. So, Big Boom. End my turn. Oh, what's this? Of all the Marines invited on the mission to the way back. Multiple reunification campaigns. Instead of accepting promotions. Huh. Anyway, F.
Fire mission underway.
When you combine all available assets and abilities to maximize combat efficiency, very little can stand in the way of the TCR Marines.
What does TCR even stand for?
Service is always an act of valor, General. Most excellent results, and excellent timing as well. The warp exit is opened, and we are prepped for netting. The way back awaits.
Okay. we go. Overhyped Studios present this brutal turn-based depiction of sci-fi combat. It's going to be hard, but you are going to overcome and you are going to succeed. Likewise through early access and beyond. Tirelessly working on adding new content, fix bugs, and balance the game, and a big part of the process will be your comments and feedback. Every little bit helps. So between now, then, and forever, thank you for your support as we work to make MENACE the best experience possible. And remember, service is always an act of valor. Okay. I'm kind of getting Starship Trooper vibes. And we also have player guide, which is apparently leads to something else. New game, difficulty, random seed, Iron Man. Okay, so there's no easy. All right. Yes, I'm a coward. I kind of wish, like, for those for those, I'll explain in a minute. Okay, now I'm getting alien vibes. Well, that's not good. What happened? Ah. We're in trouble.
If he is all we have left, then he is all we have left. Bring him in. Major, I am First Lieutenant Hayflick, Lead Intelligence Officer for the Wayback Mission. To be blunt, the impetus suffered a distraightening accident coming out of the gate.
Distraightening?
Are in the minority. You, Major, are now the acting commander for the mission. A seltzer and easing tablet are on the table if you need it.
Ow.
I was expecting a General Crozier, but your little secretary has already informed me you experienced a bit of a hiccup coming through the warp. The entire command staff killed, was it? Condolences.
Why do you tell this guy that?
As terrible as your losses might be, I wish to remind you that your residence here did not come cheap for me either.
I already don't like
Your
this guy.
expense has been in lives, mine in political capital.
I really don't like this
About
guy.
time you core welders almost made even on your trades. If I may give you one recommendation, TCR Marine, do try and make good with the neighborhood. But while you learn to dance with these factions and fools, be sure not to step on too many toes. We are not your beloved core worlds. There are only so many mistakes one can make in a system, absent of second chances. But, you know, welcome to the Wayback. End of line.
Apologies, Major. The comms team is new and was unaware of alert procedures before patching someone through. However, that was indeed Field Marshal Zama, leader of the planetary Jingwei. We are not to interfere with their operations. More on the relationship between the core worlds and the Wayback can be found in the Impedia. For now, let's get you acquainted with the strategic map.
Okay. What is this? Pick 4 initial squad leaders. Okay, so action points are spent for every action. The current unit's turn ends automatically. AP are fully refreshed each turn. Accuracy. This is pretty straightforward. Chances calculated for each individual attack. What's this? Pathfinder School. Disable special weapons. Abilities. Agility. Determines the action point pool for unit. So let's see, what is this? Athletic. Increase said person's testosterone while exhausting their impulse control. Okay. Each consecutive attack against the same target, the bonus will stack between rounds, but will reset upon attacking a different target. I got the Kilroy was here. Oh. For dogs of all ages. Target acquisition and identification are key components of any battle. Okay. carnies everywhere. I.e. don't start shooting until you have backup. Until you see the whites of their eyes, or move into the bush, or a silhouette in the horizon, or a heat signature in the infrared, or a wiggle on the, or a blemish on the planetary hyperspectral. Good grief. Ignoring contra... Ah. Multi-speak for lone wolf. Or mill-speak for lone wolf. Derby were destroyed in the de-straightening incident. I'm sorry, but the phrase de-straightening makes me want to ask a lot of questions, and I'm not entirely sure I want the answer to them. Unlike most volunteers, no injuries, age, or personal investments warranting your presence. Ending the era of enlightenment. Huh. Okay, what do we have?
Orders?
This guy. Saved his colony from pirates, one reunification campaign, and knowing November's precarious state with pirates and criminals, join the mission. Okay, so he may or may not have a beef with pirates. Action points, accuracy. Doesn't have a whole lot of accuracy. Lots of growth potential. What's this? Okay. Athletic. Are all these the same? Solar grouping, new tricks, scout. What do we got? What's this? Minus 10 AP for next standard attack after moving. Can trigger multiple times per turn. Warning, repeated embarkation and disembarkation of hardware, particularly moving ones, may inflict injuries such as sore backs, disintegration of knee ligaments, and athlete's foot. Some soldiers report the motion being a little rough on the neck. Can enter and exit vehicles for 5 AP. Also receive additional cover from vehicles. Okay, so that wouldn't be a bad skill to have. Stubborn. We'll throw back enemy grenades. Noted. Accuracy when not deployed or pinned down. Put some English on it. One throwing range and plus 30% ACC. Okay. % defense bonus for each time move this turn. Once per round, shoot back at an attacking enemy. Needs to be in range and visible. No attack is possible if the squad is pinned, stunned, or disabled. Berserk. Remove suppression grants plus 40 AP. Okay.
Sir.
Who is this? Who is this? Hang on, does this change?
Orders.
Oh, it does.
Eyes open.
Sir.
The most decorated experience, age 18, experienced multiple reunification campaigns, and given some blind performance in all of them instead of accepting promotion, even outright retiring. I think I'm going to need to turn this down a little bit more. What's this? Okay, so yeah, that's the ability in the tutorial. That's the same, that's the same, that's the same. That's the same. For all the training disciplines, sometimes you just need to drop all pretenses and simply shout, point out what you want. Simply shout and point at what you want dead. I like that. Besides dying, the second worst part of getting shot at is not knowing when it's going to stop. Ooh, snack. Some people look at a field and see plots for flowers, farms, or barns. Others see trenches and graveyards. If you drop your rifle, you are to pick it up. If you drop your rifle in the mud, you are to pick it up again. If you drop your rifle behind enemy lines, you are to pick it up. If you drop your rifle in a volcano, you are to pick it up. Honestly, I think it might just be simpler to get a new rifle at that point. I mean, I get the idea, but I'm not entirely sure molten rock at 2,000 plus degrees is going to do good for the internals. Much less the ammunition. Disappointing kids, ungotten promotions, withering from old age, taxes. Do you really want to live forever? Alright, I can't help but think that there's a certain tongue-to-cheek aspect of this game. Okay. When they have named their rifle. Alright, well, I think I'll select
Service
him.
is always an act of valor, Major.
And I think I'll select
About
him
time
so
you
far.
got me in there, Major.
Oh, hush.
Yeah.
Okay, I already like this guy. Could fix up a beat junker in his sleep or while drunk. No, that's the difference without a distinction. Lack of self-preservation. Expert pilot. If one wishes to score the K kill, one must learn the K turn. For vehicular hardware. Solid grouping, Kilroy, Tank Buster. Oh, this sounds fun. A monkey using a rock to crack open a walnut is not all that different from a soldier using a bomb to bust open a tank. Of course, legally speaking, we're not supposed to eat while we... Okay, a little bit of implied cannibalism there. To couple marriage. Oh, that lowers vehicle's health. Okay, that's not good. What's this? Zigzag. Compared to the jacketed bullets, and fragmentation is more likely to rupture bone, such as a rib, exit the body, and hit another target. Not exactly. I mean, yes, that is entirely possible. But a jacketed round is much more likely to maintain its shape and maintain its energy to just pass clean through the target and possibly into the pore sod behind the target. This perk is an excellent choice if you want to decimate large enemy squads, such as packs of pirates or aliens. Joy. Hotwire. An ignition kill switch followed by a snapped hot start can fend off an EMP. Huh. You can either break it now or break it later. The half-blind man sitting still and observing his environment will have a better recollection of his surroundings than the eagle-eyed grunt sprinting and jumping everywhere. +100% critical chance, +50 damage, +50 arm penetration. Oh, I like this guy. Who is this? Once fought as an infantryman in multiple reunification. Unfortunately, skill retention unit, avoiding any semblance of a career pause to recover her health. Apply for the mission. Ordinarily, damaged assets would not be assigned to such task. With the nature of the mission entailed certain short volunteers. Emitted within 24 hours.
Orders! What? Orders?
Some of these don't have hit points or damage
What?
reduction.
Orders? What?
Okay. Revel in slaughter. Alright, Argenta, calm down. Latent PTSD should see the pilot forwarded to a clinical immediately. However, for now, the Wayback will have to... I'm sorry, but can we just appreciate how bad of an idea this is in real life? Deliberately running over enemy combatants is generally frowned upon. However, the muscles required for the institution of society to frown at the pilot is greatly outpaced by the speed in which said pilot can put the pedal to the metal. I love this. When you want to peel the survivability onion multiple layers at a time. That's not how the survivability onion works. The survivability onion is basically everything that has to happen in order for you to die. There's generally 6 layers. Let's see if I can remember them. Don't be there. Don't be seen. Don't be targeted. Don't be hit. Don't be penetrated. And don't be killed, if memory serves. And they're all pretty straightforward. Don't be there is, well, don't be where the enemy's looking. Don't be seen. If you are where the enemy's looking, don't be seen. Don't be targeted is a little bit more nuanced. An example I could think of is if the enemy has a drone overhead that's connected to an artillery battery. If they see a tank, they're likely to call down artillery on that tank. But if they just see 2 guys in a hole in the ground, they're probably not going to waste the artillery ammunition on that because it's, to be blunt and cold about it, not worth killing. Thus, don't be targeted. And then don't be hit, don't be penetrated, and don't be killed are also kind of straightforward. Generally, that's like the maximum layers of a survivability onion, particularly when it applies to vehicles like tanks. This is one of the reasons why, for offensive actions, the tank is never really going to be replaced, because most tanks have heavy armor. Now, granted, anyone who's going into battle or expecting to rely on their armor to survive is an idiot. Generally, it is much more advisable to rely on the outer layers of the survivability onion rather than the inner ones. And if you understand the survivability onion, this statement makes no sense whatsoever, but it is absolutely hilarious. To shreds. Oh, good grief. +1 light deflect for each deflect inflicted. Okay. Unbreakable. For an inexperienced pilot, a small fire might catch into the wet stowage. Burn through wires and smoke up the periscope. For an experienced pilot, they'll just kick the munitions away, crosswire the live wires, and use their eyes. Light deflects, medium deflects, heavy deflects do not occur at all. Okay, that's not too bad. Good grief, looks like she has been messed up. Drive-by. Our more arcane historical records depict combatants utilizing hardware to drive past their enemies while simultaneously firing upon them with weapons. It's a tilt. We are uncertain as of the effectiveness of this strategy, but thanks to the modern V and H gyro stabilizers, our pilots can perhaps replicate this tactic with a greater degree of finesse. -10 AP for next standard attack after moving can be triggered multiple times per turn. I'm sorry, but I'm not entirely sure if emulating a standard disagreement between the Bloods and the Cribs is a good strategy, but okay. Vanguard, blah, blah, blah. Increase deployment zone. Fury! On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you say you manage your anger problems? Did another... write that question, or should I hold you? Plus 40%. Okay, so spray and pray. Wounded animals should be put out of their misery. Plus 30% accuracy, plus 20% damage against any enemy that is stunned, disabled, or disrupted. Berserker. Okay. And then, who is this? Get away from home and see the galaxy. That's generally a very bad idea. Bubbly personality belies a strong aptitude for control and command, hence her quick ascent in the SL status. Those who know her joining the mission was an unsurprising next step. Out of the craters. Natural born Martians are often ill-fitted for combat, but there's something or other. I'm pretty sure that's her name, Maria. Maria Cadia? I'm just gonna go Cadia. It seems like it would fit. Or it seems like it fits. Persistence can, with time, overcome that which comes natural to others. With minus 15 accuracy discipline, but gains stacking bonuses of 5 for both stats to a maximum of 8 rounds. Due to agreements forged out of the Earth-Mars conflicts, Mars does not have legal access to the same planetary shaping technology as the rest of the core worlds. This has left the Martians needing to constantly adapt to new locales. However, this biological malice has led to interesting methods of overcoming challenges, particularly by way of communal effort. Some of these methods might even supersede textbook TCR approaches, if I'm being honest. Sometimes you have to respect the fact that the other team gets paid to do their job, too. Fair point. If your barrel is too hot to touch, your enemy better be dead. Ack. Camaraderie cannot be taught. True. It must be manifested through experience, usually terrible ones at that. Triumph over such experiences, however, can forge powerful bonds even between those who thought themselves enemies. Do not underestimate fellowship and brotherhood on the battlefield. Can now gain the high spirits morale status by killing enemies and pursuing objectives. Okay.
Let's get it!
I honestly have no idea how to pronounce that. Tech has metrics via pure brawn alone. Physical specimen in every regard, matching or exceeding numerous strength and speed records. However, that his understanding of the Corps' code of conduct is strained and he frequently crosses the line on professionalism. Right. Obviously, stuff. I mean,
What?
Sir,
Orders!
let's get it!
Okay. Well, I'm not saying the title of that skill. Given his immense strength combined with considerable lack of respect for standard operating procedure. It is not unusual to find tech dual-wielding weapons that require entire teams to employ. We do not condone such actions, but once tech is on the battlefield and away from and away from chastisement, there is little we can do. What's this? Getting to A disease, the crow flies. Hey, you do the thing with the knife. Hey, that's an Aliens reference. It's a shame this guy doesn't look like Alpone. Red Rover, send a couple million crits. Okay, so he just goes full on linebacker. Got it. See the mountains over there. Oh, it's a Doom reference. Plus 9 to the incoming damage of the squad leader is hit.
Major!
Talented pilot. Acquired color blindness forcing. Acquired color blind. How do you acquire color blindness? Forcing a reassessment to assist hardware combat capabilities. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that last line means, but let's go with it. What's this? Before his colorblindness set in, primary note was that he was remarkably invigorated when confronted with danger. Given the nature of what we do, I believe the Marines will find plenty of use for his aggressive obsession. Increases AP for lost health. Okay, that doesn't really sound bad. Also, I find it very interesting there's a surprise me button. I wish to see the whites of their eyes as they bore witness to true courage. For doing a danger run within 16 feet of hostile anti-aircraft guns. Review plus failed eye tests were contributing factors to reassignment for... So, let me get this straight. This guy apparently decided to literally buzz Shorad. At least I assume it's Shorad. Why? I mean, I assume it was to do something important, but I would prefer to kill the Shorad. -4 AP movement cost per tile. Walkers only. Walkers gain off balance. 10 accuracy and +2 movement cost per tile until the end of the following turn. Okay, so it's basically just a get over there ability. Must understand their role in the battlefield necessarily invite significant amounts of danger. The first order of business, ensuring enemy penetration possibilities are limited via maximizing your armor basis versus something rather contact. So it's basically kind of like one-shot protection. All right, I'm kind of I'm kind of leaning towards going with tech.
Let's get it! Why would I train cardio? I ain't running from no one.
What?
And I kind of want to go with her because she sounds fun.
SRU final testing underway.
Okay. After a century being cut off from the core worlds, it's time to bring the system back to the fold. The planetary something or other, our host and the local governing authority, has lost its iron grip over the system, providing use. Our mission, build relations with local factions, keep an eye on the planetary something or other, Jingwei, and secure control over the system as the Terran Congressional Republic. That's what TCR stands for. May not reflect current status. Hover over the operations for details, including operations length, assigned factions, and expected trust increases. Operation length. Each operation has branching paths. This is the number of missions that need to be completed. Time left ticks down by one for each completed / aborted operation. Threat type. Okay. Comms and updates. Stay up to date with events. Strategic resources, system map, finding new and manage relationships. Operational capacity improvements, gather OCI components to successful operations and spin them on the screen to upgrade the TCR and Impertus. Squad management. Inspect, upgrade, and re-equip your squads and squad leaders. Black market. Okay. Check the black market frequently to secure new equipment, replenish lost squaddies, and find new squad leaders. Joy! Hire squad leaders, acquire dossiers in the black market to find new squad leaders and hire them. Using your authority resource. Faction trust. Complete missions from various factions to increase your trust and gain access to unique OCI options. Click on a faction name to see details and available options. Okay. Alright, now let me just, while I'm at it, settings, audio. Let me just bring this down to like 50 if I can. There we go. So hopefully that won't be as loud. Continue. What do we have? System map, OCI, the backbone, Dice of the Gods, and something breach core. Oh, okay. That person looks weird. Almost reminds me of Elon Musk. Xiao. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but who cares? Seeing themselves as the true rulers of the system, the Unbent have turned their bountiful Earth-like planet into a massive military-industrial complex. The notion of ulterior motives does not enter our analysis of them whatsoever. Despite their thorny exterior, they are very forward with their intentions to one day ruling the way back. Well, I mean, at least they're blunt about it. Rulers of the backbone come to power via a complicated election process wherein candidates must sacrifice a piece of themselves physically. This ensures that they are all in for fulfilling the role, and also that they do the best for the very constituents their crippled bodies must now depend on. That actually makes a degree of sense. Also explains why the guy has cybernetic arms. Oh, I already don't like this. A shadowy group of criminals run dice, maintaining a front of tourism and gambling on an otherwise inhospitable snow planet. Initial analysis finds strong influences of criminal elements such that the society is essentially lawless the moment you step away from a heat source. As the face of the shadowy benefactors who operate much of the planet's gambling and tourism hotspots. Right. Although dwarfed by even the smallest peers in the greater core worlds, the Breachers, the biggest megacorp in the Wayback, having contacts with almost every faction system, ZB has spun a delicate web of interest and financial ties to ensure the fingers are in as many pies as possible. Intel has been unable to locate the head of the ZB's megacorp just as well. Any assessment on them is somewhat dependent upon, well, the company's product. Given that the nature of the product line, we can assume that they are driven by a mixture of scientism and commercialism. Okay, so none of these people are... What's this? AI-controlled logistics. That's some more time for repairment. Ordnance teams of pilots to do the jobs. Okay. Alright, so you could just drop a little turret. That's kind of nice. A large force place fitted with workmen dedicated to the maintenance and repair of hardware such as vehicles, mechs, and more, now assisted with advanced AI software. A redacted powered by redacted. Comforting. Which can cause brief but damaging earth. Very comforting. Gravity manipulate. Oh, good grief. Which creates a strictly localized. Okay. Redacted engineered by guys. Capable of firing a particle beam for a short time. Which fires a particle beam in a line. Specialized groups that recover valuable materials and equipment from battlefields. +1 commodity for each enemy vehicle destroyed. Pairs engineers with salvage teams to help retrieve and repair vehicles lost in the battlefield. Vehicles lost in battle no longer get permanently. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of nice. What do the Slanishi cultists have for us? Airdropped minefield. Subtle. Anti-personnel mines airdropped straight from the Impetus. Impetus? I don't know. Creating instant area of denial and instant death to anyone still wishing to try their luck. 6 anti-personnel mines within a certain area. Okay. A clean and sterile environment for the research and production of combat-only PEDs. Right. Electronic warfare systems, a system used for detecting, analyzing, and manipulating electromagnetic signals, effectively disrupting the enemy's communications while hiding the location of friendly units. Okay. Fixer workshop. A fixer filters through the inventory with a particular focus on repair and refurbishment trade. Hackers can remotely force reboot enemy weapon systems that depend upon chips and data transferring. Huh. Informants Hub. A network of backdoor channels, informants, and data siphoning rootkits. which advances the turn order up to 6 times without using your own units. Smoke screen that's dropped from the... How? How can you drop a smoke curtain from orbit? I mean, theoretically, you could drop a capsule from orbit onto the battlefield that then creates a smoke screen, but you can't drop the smoke screen itself from orbit. And besides, why do we even need to do that? Why not just use smoke grenades? What about Chinese Elon Musk here? Advanced Medical Bay provides human and machine-assisted medical treatment for the sick and injured. Carefully monitored AI algorithms help quickly identify solutions which are then relayed to the necessary caretakers. Okay. A robust system of automated forklifts and Overwatch 4 meant to help maximize storage space for central resources. A coordination center dedicated to maximizing the Imperator's response efficiency. A consulate. I suppose that could be useful. Analyzing AARs to maximize combat efficiency, training regimes. AAR stands for After Action Reports. Dropship rocket pods. Okay. Call upon a dropship to evacuate a squad or stabilize a downed squad leader. Alright, that actually wouldn't be bad. Can send additional supplies onto the battlefield. Due to typical battlefield circumstances, a designated landing spot is not always guaranteed. Okay, what is this? Armament. Was a long-barreled minigun extending from the front to tail. Extending from front to tail? So is it pointing forwards or backwards? Or just a sodding great big missile? A dummy missile into... You mean a dumb fire missile? Or something used for training? Like, not an actual live weapon. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter, all things considered. If you take a metal rod and you drop it from orbit, and that metal rod slams into something, you're gonna do a lot of damage. Medbay! Damaged medical bay. Damaged in the straightening event. Excuse me. Ad hoc triage center can still provide medical treatment for the time being. What's this? Hull. XWOO. Extended wave. XWOO. Deploys local waybackers and TCR true believers to help recruit manpower from the wayback itself. Hull. Okay, so you have multiple hull options. Armament. Okay, so you can have multiple armament options. Alright. Electronics. Sensor arrays help penetrate enemy electronic defense systems. So that's just a straight upgrade. Okay, I think I'm starting to catch on. So we have 3 hull slots, 4 hull slots, 3 armament slots, and 3 electronic slots. Okay. Interesting design. Interestingly designed ship. Badly damaged ship. Squads. Honk honk. Okay. Oh, what's this? Huh. Plus 15 bonuses. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm... Alright, I'm trying to figure out. What is this? Carbine. Standard issue semi-automatic service rifle used by most local forces. This metal stamped carbine is produced by Hecatet or something or other machinery company. It's extremely cheap to assemble, reliable, and easy to maintain. 2 shots fired from the carbine, decent overall distance, but poor damage and poor armor penetration. I wonder what kind of round it uses. And we only have the carbine. Makes sense. Squad type infantry. Can be added to each squad leader. Each squadie will take 1 additional set of armor and squad weapons and will increase the hit point pool of a unit. Click here to see a list of all squaddies, their service history, and customization options. Infantry special. We have a machine gun for supplies. Oh, okay. Apparently I can mount the machine gun. What's this? Oh, I can compare the two. Being specialized and reliable fire support solutions. Medium machine gun slot. Basic infantry squad. Sturdy, reliable, and packs a punch. 100mm diameter portable. Okay, so it's a shoulder-fired anti-armor weapon. Powder Works is a cheap and hard-hitting anti-vehicle solution. It is rather heavy and cumbersome, but will take out the most light and even medium vehicles with a single hit against fortified positions. Okay. How do I unequip something? Right-click. Alright. Do I have a limit of these? 0 to 1, 0 to 1. I think I do. There's a bug on my screen. There we go. Right click. Fatigue. Standard fatigues usually worn by crew on board. They offer no protection, have only limited space to store accessories. And we have no other armor. Because presumably that was all gone. Oh, okay, so that's why she doesn't have some of the stats. She's dedicated vehicle. Light troop carrier modular. A light tank. Not technically a tank. Also referred to as a battle taxi. So it's an armored personnel carrier. It's an open-topped armored personnel carrier. Okay, I was under the impression that we gave up open-topped armored personnel carriers back in the early 1950s. I mean, let me think. I mean, if you think of U.S. armored personnel carriers, you think of the M113, but you also have its predecessor, the M75, and its predecessor, the M59, which, like the M113, was just a metal box on tracks. I think the M113 was basically supposed to be a lighter, cheaper M75. I'm not entirely sure if the M113 was designed from the onset to be airdroppable. And then you have the M75, which was amphibious, which the M59 was not. You also have the M44, and I'm not talking about the artillery piece that's based off the M41 Walter Bulldog chassis. The M44 that I'm talking about was a development of the M18 Hellcat as basically an armored troop transport that was developed at the end of World War II. It's kind of like an M113 in that it's the sort of basic box on tracks, the basic box on tracks description. There's also the M39, which preceded the M44, except the M39 had the engines still at the rear, like on the base M18, and troops exited through side hatches, and this was considered inconvenient, so they were moved to so on the M44, the engine was moved forward. I do not think the M39 was ever put in service, and I think the M44 was only put in service in very small numbers and was basically used in, like, support roles. Okay, so we have a light vehicle. What's this? CMG-50 to fulfill the medium machine gun. Ah, so we've just fitted an RWS with an M2 Browning on top. Okay. We have Tex here, same rifle. I'm gonna give him the machine gun because I think he's going to enjoy that. Hang on. Oh, okay, the model changes. Please don't hold the rocket launcher like that. And do I want to give you the rocket launcher? What's your stats? Okay, so he's easy to promote. Or do I want to give... yeah, I'll just give you the rocket launcher. What is this? No idea. What is this? No idea. Black market. Huh. What do we have? Small recruitment effort. Pilot dossier. Huh. Okay. Guns. High caliber weapons platforms to branch into infantry with a larger caliber than the classic 5.56. Okay, so we're still using 5.56 NATO 200 plus years in the future. Noted. I'm just thinking this is going to make a lot of people at SIG with their 6.8x51 unhappy. Light automatic rifle, higher snapping power and armor damage, but lower accuracy, range, and penetration due to its lower muzzle velocity. Okay. Standard issue service rifle of many local defense forces, traditionally been developed. Originally a civilian company creating hunting rifles that branched into the mass-produced army servicing weapons. Branched out to mass-produce army service weapons. The gun is highly standardized and offers hardly any customization, but is cheap and reliable. So it's like a G3. So it's like a G3. Oh, combat shotgun 18.5 is a semi-automatic. Fires small pellets to target for high hit probability and heavy damage to unarmored targets. Is very hard time against any kind of armor, but will do decent damage to it. Against hovering targets. Pull? Also 18.5, so that's basically 12 gauge. There's a 12 gauge shotgun, the bore diameter is about that, about 18.5 millimeters. Originally designed for use by police and security forces. Close quarters weapon by mainly military units despite the large pistol caliber. So it's basically a submachine gun. What's this? Oh, a grenade launcher. Semi-automatic grenade launcher, single action. I'm sorry, but semi-automatic and single action are kind of oxymorons. Are you talking about a break action? Like something like the Thumper? What's that called? The M79, I think? But even then, if you're talking about that, it wouldn't be semi-automatic. I would assume it feeds from a magazine. Which, to be fair, if it's single action, doesn't necessarily mean that it can't feed from a magazine. That just means that you need to reset the cocking mechanism every time it's fired. So think like on a revolver, you have to pull the hammer back each time you fire. That's a semi-automatic, or not semi-automatic, that's a single action revolver. A double action revolver is more complex, but will automatically pull the hammer back as you squeeze the trigger. GMG 50. I'm pretty sure I already have one of these. A mining laser. A repurposed mining tool that emits a high-energy laser pulse that melts through nearly all materials within close enough. The beam quickly dissipates over longer distances, though all laser weapons, it overheats and has to be vented. Okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I already have one of those too. Tripod CMG 50. Is that the thing I put on the truck? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Soft armor against shrapnel from explosives. It will not stop any kind of bullet fired from short distance. Load bearing rig. infantry accessories, ammunition bags. I think I have those. Uses a smaller caliber round with high velocity, makes it much more powerful at defeating body armor. Also, the gun has a better range of ballistics than the usual 9mm handgun. The smaller round does less damage, though. So, it's basically an emergency weapon. Disposable AT launcher. So an AT-4 then. Frag grenades explode with a small metallic shrapnel upon impact, highly effective at taking out multiple soft targets at once. Does not need a direct line of sight. A grenade pistol. Joy. Oh no, it's these that I have. Yay, nods. Yay, smoke grenades. Against most small caliber weapons while being quick maneuvering all terrain types. It can be fitted with a variety of medium weapons. Okay. So it's basically like a JLTV. A light walker used for scouting and mobile fire support, not very durable, but cheap to deploy. Vehicle ammo cases. Smoke launchers. Okay. What's this? Modular vehicle light. Alright, so that's basically what I have mounted. Ah! A flamethrower! Burning substances over a short distance and hits an area of 3x3 tiles. Causes affected tiles to burn and can set structures and vehicles on fire. Joy. Ah, rocket launcher. I'm guessing each one of the squares basically dictates how many uses I get. Okay, so yeah, it does reference the ammunition capacity then. Rare items. Adaptive camouflage net. Oh, incendiary grenades. Oh, soldering epic sniper rifle. shoot 6 sets of anti-personnel mines over a short distance. Huh. Okay. Alright, so all that looks very useful. What's this? Right, this is what I have access to. Anyway, system map. What is this? Counterinsurgency. Oh, and we have the Slanishi cultists to deal with. Tundra Ice Casinos. An aggressive warband of pilots made an unexpected planetfall and have spread over a concerningly large area. What is this? Oh, there's a third one. Alien infestation! Local wildlife has grown into a serious infestation. Head down to the planet, smoke them out, but be warned. Biosensors show large cell full Starship Troopers. I think we're going to go with this one. But before I do, I'm going to be back in just a minute. Earth-like. Ice planet. Earth-like. Desert. What's this? I'm guessing that's the star in question. Don't know what that is. That's probably the thing that we came out of that caused the de-straightening incident. Anyway, let's go with this one. What do we have? Local forces vehicle repair depot has been earmarked as a prime target for the invading pirates. Their goal is to destroy as many vehicles as possible before they can be deployed to combat units. For 8 rounds. Hold no. Make sure no more than 1 structure is destroyed. Make sure no more than 3 structures are destroyed. Without losing a squad or vehicle, keep control of the objective of 80, keep control of the objective of 40. What's the reward? It does not stipulate that this be done. This be done diplomatically. What's this? Local forces outpost is under siege. Huh. Prepare an ambush. Also, units will leave the battlefield for 9 rounds. If too long, the mission will fail. Ack. Nuts. What's this? What is not destroyed by interdiction is often abandoned. Sometimes they'll even leave the keys and the ignition for you. Okay. And then that completes the mission. Alright, well, let's see what we've got here. Star, I guess. Okay, what's this? Our operation will remain somewhat limited at first. Daytime weather. Unknown entities and intelligence level. Once you acquire intelligence, this mission rewards it through OCI upgrades. Entities on the battlefield will be identified in mission planning. A higher level intel provides more detailed information, including enemy units, class, and equipment. Click and drag squad icons. What's this? Designate customer squaddies. One squad leader and their accompanying squad mates, minimum of 2, maximum 8. Try to utilize the maximum amount of supplies in each mission. Additional squaddies, additional squads, more advanced equipment, and squad leader from increase the supply utilized number. Maximum is determined by the mission and will increase for later missions as your unit establishes a foothold. Okay. Yeah. How do I increase the number of... Oh, here we go. Can I add something? Oh. Saw it in great big window. Completely missed it. Yay, more bullets. Don't have anything for the, Okay, show. I have to defend that, and where is my... What is this? Okay, so that's the details. Where's my spawn? Oh, okay, that's where my spawn is. Alright, so just protect that. Okay, and so they appear to be coming from the south. Noted! Let's actually start this and see how bad it goes. Anyone can insult us something or other. Anyway, what I was saying about those little tooltips, I kind of wish there was an option for you to, and instead of just it immediately loading in, you had to like press spacebar or something, because I'd actually like to read the tooltip. The problem is that it loads in too fast for me to read it. What do we have? That's not... Okay. Where is the rest of my units?
Ooh, yeah. It's coming. Sir.
Do we have... Do we have a mini-map? We do not. Do we have a watchtower that I can place units in and get them on high ground? We also apparently do not. Okay, so I would kind of like the option of either A, just direction. What's this? Oh, okay. Or pirates was never terminated from the cold worlds, but instead simply progressed into the way back. Of course, but the pirates' system resembles some wild, incohesive, and dangerous simply by having no real uniformity to their methodologies. Despite their disheveled appearance, one should always be prepared for anything and everything in engaging with the pirates. In space, pirates are incredibly dangerous to shipping lanes and civilian ships, but will pose zero threat to the Imperials. Okay. So, I honestly do not know what direction the bad guys are going to be coming from. I assume they're going to be coming from this one. Although, considering what they say about assumptions, I
What?
Okay, so we have an armored vehicle. I mean, I could just have the squad spread out. And try and, I could just have the squad spread out until I determine the direction that contact is coming from. I don't necessarily think that's a great option, but what's this?
motherfuckers here. It's gonna get shot.
Okay, so hunker down.
Sir,
You guys are basically going to be doing the same. Okay, they don't apparently have any more action. Where is their action points? Right there. Okay, so they don't have enough action points for that.
They're mine.
about time.
Where? Okay, so the camera was facing north. Joy. What is this? Truck. And a heavy transport truck.
Get to cover!
They only have 12 points left. So they can't do anything. Alright.
What?
Okay, so this is kind of like Rogue Trader then. Okay, well, I mean, we could just shoot them in the face repeatedly. I think that guy just took 50 BMG to the face. I'm sure he'll be fine. Okay, good. The vehicle can reverse. Where are you guys headed? Over here. Cool! Okay, so they can't actually do that. Where is the truck? There is the truck. Shoot the truck!
Not fair!
Shoot the truck with a machine gun.
Shit! Deflected!
Just hang out there. Oh,
They moving! Sir!
we have another light truck. Where can I put you? That's gonna use pretty much all of your action points. Where can I move you? Okay, well, honestly, you're not in a very good position. I had to spread out, and that's now biting me in the rear end.
About time.
Okay, hi guys. Let's take that rocket launcher and see what it can do.
how you work.
Oh! Well, they are suppressed. They're retreating. They're stunned. What is this? Pirate chain gun team. Pirate chain gun team and light transport truck.
What?
Do me a favor, firstly. Shoot them.
More, Major, more!
Into the fray!
Kill!
Right, perfectly stable. Are you gonna have line of sight from there? Oh, you don't have enough action points to shoot. Well, I might as well move you up. Where on earth are you going? Don't know. Probably doesn't matter all that much. Shoot him! Shoot him again!
Best to the best! Sir,
Right. You guys. Can I get you guys in a position that will actually allow you to be able to do anything worth a darn? Well, you can hunker down right there. Shoot it! Well, it's not dead yet. Hey, another truck.
about time.
Nope, not enough. Okay, well, if I move them, I need to do that. And that's as far as they can go. No really good options. I can move them there.
What?
And then have Lady Crazy just pull that APC up just a touch. No. Pull it up just a touch. Grab that that machine gun, which is not in range. Okay, fine. Have her pull it up just a touch some more.
Why so hostile?
I don't know. I think that's a question you're gonna have to answer. Okay, so Is that still a threat? That is apparently still a threat.
I don't deserve this! Deflect! Sir,
Okay, you guys. Where is... How do I use that ability? Oh, here we go.
ready on my signal!
What?
Hey, you have more action points. And that is literally not within range. Just shoot that.
No time.
Okay, well that's one less thing that we have to deal with. Oh, they have to stand back up. Just get them over there. They can't do anything while they're over there, but just get them over there.
What?
Put down every dog.
Right. I'm starting to genuinely question my hiring decisions. Just keep shooting them. I don't know if that did anything, but just keep shooting them. Hey! More bad guys. Can I use this again?
Ready on my signal!
Oh!
What's up?
We're being flanked. Joy. Okay, so take that rocket launcher. Can I use that? I'm not sure if I can use that. Right, no. They have to do that. And then I can use that.
Rocket! Good shit!
Hey, that worked. Can I use the rocket launcher again? No, I cannot. What I can, however, do is tell them to stand back up. And then move over here because, like I just said, we are in fact being flanked. Well, actually, no, I don't think I want to do that. Because they will be out in the open if I do. So just have them move there.
What?
faced them.
Should have never come here. Right.
Well, I mean, it's your funeral.
Keep it up, Marine.
Are they dead? I think they're dead. So have them
Make it a play.
stand, and then and then I need to pivot because these idiots are being.
Don't do anything stupid. Run the bodies for trinkets.
I think we're being shot at.
Listen up. We're moving.
Move, hunker, and then shoot them back. Where are they? There they. Where are they? Apparently out of line of sight. Pipe gun, scrap bomb. Okay.
About time.
Pivot.
Ah! Taking casualties, Major.
I am aware.
Bump it.
Now, do you have line of sight with that machine gun? You do! Joy! So, hunker down, grab the machine gun,
Hey, yo, we good, we good.
and then do that. Still has no line of sight.
Ready on my signal.
Okay, well,
Oh,
they can't go
yeah.
anywhere, so just... And then just keep shooting them.
About time. Keep it up.
How many rounds do we have left in that machine gun?
Kill them all.
Charming. Are they down? Who's next? not sure.
All right. Sir.
I really wish I had Overwatch function.
About time.
Can we see anything over here? Ah, they have a truck.
Major, you are doing a fine job.
We won? I think we won. Okay. We won! What's this? Oh, okay. We have a walker. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I think that means that they have managed to survive being injured, which is nice. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so we need to defend that area, and they're just going to be coming from one side. So what is this walker thing that they're talking about? Not a tank, it's an APC. Well, it's got slightly better vision, but less hit points and less armor. I don't even think we have weapons for it. What's this? I can promote.
Another PT test passed.
Okay, let's start this and see what happens. Okay, let's try this again. Am I save scumming this? Yes, I am. So, this is not the first time I've tried this. This is actually the second, and it's not what I would call easy. And I say that because there's a lot. There's a lot of enemy vehicles that spawn. So much so that I can't give him the rocket launcher. Well, boo. Special weapons with limited amount of use. I think that includes that. So... oh, I can promote them. I think I'm just gonna go with this one.
Service is always an active valor.
No. I'm not entirely sure how to perform a run over attack, but I guess I'll find out eventually.
Dropping in here with a bunch of pencil neck motherfuckers.
Good grief. Okay, so... unfortunately, it seems like cover is just not a thing on this map.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll wait for them to come to me.
Sir,
About time.
What?
Hey.
Heavy armor.
We haven't... I'm not entirely sure I would consider that heavy armor, but... okay. Cannot shoot it. Can you shoot it with the rifle? No, you cannot. Or the carbine.
Sir.
You can't shoot it either, so just...
Sit rep, scavengers. About time.
Noted. Can you shoot it? No, you can't shoot it with your RPG. Can you shoot it with your rifle? No, you can't shoot it with your rifle. If I have you stand up, can you... Okay, you can at least get some armor by standing behind the APC. Hey, more idiots. And this time I think they are within range. And even more idiots. And even more idiots. And even more idiots. Are you starting to see the problem here? Yeah. So just grab that happy little machine gun and start shooting.
Fear me.
Hey! Not cool! Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
That worked. I don't know what that was, but are they dead? I think they might be dead.
Sir,
Who are these idiots? Okay. Grab your own guns.
bitch-made motherfuckers!
Good grief.
Ready on my signal.
Another truck moving up.
All right.
Just use the normal assault.
Next
Hey,
ship, Marine.
I think they're dead.
About time.
Now, can you know you can't. Is there anything that you can get? No. Okay, well that's a pest. Otherwise I would need to stand you up and move you, and that's not really something I can reasonably do with the RPG. And I think blowing up these trucks isn't really going to be of much use. How big is the zone that we actually need to defend? Okay. Is there anything you can shoot with your rifles? There is not. Stand up. Move over there. Now pull out the RPG. And can you hit it?
Rocket!
Oh!
Yes, I like how you work.
Medals don't earn themselves.
You're dismounting right in front of a guy with a machine gun. Well, this is only gonna end one way. As are you.
Movement.
Okay, cool. Just shoot them.
Look, we'll catch one.
Shoot them again. Don't worry, that problem is about to be solved in very short order.
Iraq is coming.
Hmm.
Sir. Ready on my signal.
Okay, so
You ain't shit.
that was a bit disappointing. Let's see. Can I use that rocket again? Not exactly, because they are within a minimum range. I mean, I could try and shoot them with the rocket.
Fuck! Better shape up, Marine.
You missed. To be fair, I'm using an anti-armor rocket against infantry, so it's not exactly unusual.
Someone else look! We got vision. Enemy spotted.
That is a lot of bad guys over there. What is this? Chain gun team and a truck.
Green on green!
Oh, okay, so friendly fire is the thing. That's not exactly something I wanted to discover.
Fear me.
They're on my ass, Major!
I am aware.
Woo-wee! Sir. Move out! Yo, they strapped! About time.
And there's even more of them.
Flank while they're fixed!
Leave some for me. What?
start moving the squad over here.
Waste the motherfucker!
Keep your head down.
Oh, they're getting shot at. No, we're just going to shoot you repeatedly.
Ready on my signal! They're on my ass, Major! I'm a one-man Armageddon, motherfucker! Up for it!
I can kill from anywhere.
Okay.
They're on my ass, Major!
You're fine. Just shoot them. And you don't have enough action points to actually,
Reporting KIA. Hoorah! Ho! Ready on my signal!
Oh, there's one more truck.
Sitrep, scavengers.
What?
Oh, fuck trinkets! Moving!
What?
Get back to the ships!
I think they're dead. Yay for blind fire, I guess. Oh, more bad guys.
Hostiles! We good! Sir,
Just keep shooting them.
contact resolved. Ready on my signal. Let's get it!
Can I shoot you? Yes, I can.
Kiss my ass!
What?
I need you to come around. Okay, that costs 40 points. That's a bit unfortunate.
Oh yeah! On it! Sir!
Yeah, so get up and start, and we need to start pivoting.
Move out!
Oh, one more truck. How many of
Movement.
these guys are there?
Time.
Grief.
What's up?
Yes, I'm aware.
On her way! Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, we won. Okay, cool. That was much better than it had any right to be. Hey, we have a flamethrower. What is this? And what happens when it jams? And then we have a basic grenade. Okay. Alright, so third mission. Let's see what this one has to offer. Bunch of bad guys over there. I can mount the flamethrower. Neat. And I have no slots. Let's see. What? Okay, let's
Another
try
PT
that.
test passed.
Let's try that. I don't know. This one is very, very useful. So I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, well, let's go, I guess. Although, do I want to swap the launcher out for a, the light chain gun? The launcher is pretty better in pretty much every aspect. Let's just start.
All squads in the field. ASOC linked in orbit set. Your Oscar Mike.
Hey, we actually have a turret now, and it appears to have a coaxial machine gun, and we actually have a turret now, and it appears to have a coaxial machine gun and the flamethrower.
Engines engaged.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Sir.
About time.
Move up to some actual cover.
What?
And then you, I would prefer not to move you too far forward.
Oh, it's coming.
Is that actually provides cover? Okay.
Sir.
You need to move up alongside the armor.
About time.
You can actually pile in the armor. Something just exploded.
What?
We've been hearing so much about you, techers.
Hey! And we have bad guys. Alas, the flamethrower does not, unfortunately, have range. Machine gun, on the other hand.
Let me have them.
Vaporize them!
Oh, and they have an ATT. Joy.
They on a bounty!
Do me a favor, suppress them.
They got us!
Thank you.
Sir,
You are now a bit out of position. Just a bit.
get to cover! Ready on my signal!
What?
Just grab that machine gun and start mowing people down.
Insult to the core, Marine. Those breakfast pancakes were a mistake! About time.
Okay, yeah, you. There is no good cover, is there? I mean, there maybe? But... Can I just have you guys stay in the, Can I just have you guys stay in the APC? That's, honestly, I think that's where you're safest. Oh, and there's a truck. Joy.
Up for it! Movement!
Oh, and there's another truck.
Sit rep, scavengers!
And there's another truck.
What?
Okay, well, this situation might be just a touch going sideways. Let's try this.
Kill them all.
Okay, well, that's at least keeping their heads down.
How can you miss my big black ass? Sir,
So I'm probably going to want
ready on my
that.
signal!
And then move into some cover over there, please.
What?
Take that big, beautiful... Oh, wait, no, you don't have enough points for the flamethrower. Okay, well, that's a bit unfortunate. And everything else here is out of range. So, you can either shoot these guys, who... Okay, so that's... Okay, so suppress them. And then realize that we are very much being flanked.
About time. We got visual.
Oh, I could.
Rocket! They really hate us.
I'm not sure if that did anything.
The way back belongs to us. Come here. Let me touch you.
No. That's just weird.
Enemy spotted. We've got KIA.
Joy.
Bitch, man, motherfucker.
Scrapped.
Hey, they're dead.
I'll get him back for you.
I have no idea what that did.
Bump. Drinking ain't easy.
Oh, they have an ATGM
Are
too.
we?
Okay, let's see. Can I move? Oh, no, you're right there.
Dope is green.
I do not know if that did anything.
About time.
Now, do me a favor. Grab that rocket launcher of yours. And, oh, you're just out of range. Okay, stand up. Pivot. Or not, because I guess you're being suppressed. Okay, so just...
They're entrenched.
I'm not sure what that did.
It's about to get uncomfortable.
What?
incendiary weapons.
They really hate us. Losing men. Updating sit rep. Casevac needed. I got him some bread. Keep it up, Marine.
And I think that's them gone. Good.
We got multiple contacts, Major.
I am aware. Well, I think I need... Is honestly just for you to start shooting.
It's confirmed. Ready on my signal. I missed it. From this distance? Ugh. Hey, no, stop! That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Okay, well that's them taken care of. Just
Major,
incinerate.
keep your eyes on this Marine.
Just
Of course,
incinerate
I
them
could do
some
it.
more. And then
Let's
machine gun.
get it. Woo-wee!
Just keep shooting them, and oh look, more idiots.
Sir,
Who are they? Flamethrower team. Okay, well they need to die. Or more specifically, they need to stay at arm's length.
About time.
What?
Let's see. Can I pivot you around like that? Okay, well I wasn't expecting you to reverse.
all right. No more straight shots. Yeah.
He's out of machine gun ammunition.
Pack it up. We are returning to the air.
Hey, we're done. What do we have? It's a jetpack. Okay. Ah, boom. Alright. What do we get? We get to choose one. A disposable rocket flamethrower. Well, okay, well, thermobaric and incendiary are two separate things. What's this? A recoilless anti-tank grenade launcher that was fired from a mountain shoots a 73mm shell instead of a rocket. It's not a self-propelled, so it loses momentum with distance, but has a high initial speed, giving it decent accuracy over range and power. No minimum range due to its massive backblast. It can also instantly reveals the shooter and all enemies. This weapon is mounted on a tripod or can be carried by infantry. It has to be set up to be fired. Okay. So... Okay, well, I think I'm going to take that. A madman broke OPSEC and patched into our comms. I mean, do I have intel on the situation? I don't seem to. Let's be nice. Oh, so apparently being nice actually paid off. Now, do we go help the Slanishi cultists or the alien infestation? I'm thinking the alien infestation. Okay.
Yeah! Man about black ass up, man!
I have no idea what you said. Why can't I equip? Hmm. What about this? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with this one because it's very useful.
Service is always an act of valor.
Keep saying that. I mean, the flamethrower's fun. Okay, well I can make that trade. Oh, we have ERA. Okay, so we appear to have a proper flamethrower. Also shoots 50 BMG. Armor-piercing ammunition. Well, it's called black tip because the tips are generally painted black. A lot of ammunition is usually painted specific colors depending on the kind of roll it is. For example, a lot of armor-piercing ammunition, the tip of the round is in fact painted black, thus black tip. Bullets that are painted, for example, blue are usually used are usually training rounds. Green tip, I think, I'm not sure what green tip is, but that's the origin of the term black tip. It's just a way of determining what kind of ammunition it is. What's this? Incendiary grenades. A pirate truck. Grenade pistol. Okay. Well, make that trade. With 50%. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it here. This, so far, has been pretty interesting. It's not exactly bad. It's interesting. And, that doesn't sound very confident, does it? But, anyway, I just thought I'd spotlight this because, well, I know I've just said it, but it looks interesting. I don't know what else to say. So, yeah. I just thought I'd make a video about it. It's gonna be a long video.